Kenya's first post-independence Attorney General Charles Njonjo was cremated at a private ceremony held at the Kariokor crematorium a few hours after he passed away at his Muthaiga home, aged 101. President Uhuru Kenyatta, his deputy William Ruto and ODM leader Raila Odinga led Kenyans in sending condolence messages to the bereaved. NTV's Seth Olale has more reactions on Sir Njonjo's death.
Charles Mugane Njonjo died at 5 a.m. Sunday morning, surrounded by his family members at his Muthaiga home in Nairobi after suffering a bout of pneumonia.
Well, last night, we'd had some very interesting conversations together. He was lucid, his memory was clear, but he wasn't well and he was weak. And so for those 101 years that we have seen, almost 102, shy by 21 days, we want to thank God for his life.
His body was briefly taken to Lee Funeral Home before being transported to the Kariokor crematorium, where he was cremated at 10:30 a.m. In attendance were close family members, Attorney General Kihara Kariuki, Paul Muite, Yash Palgai, and the president's brother Muhoho Kenyatta.
He was a man who was very clear about instructions, and a man who was very clear about what he wanted, not just in life, but what he wanted in death as well. And part of those instructions were that we must perform a cremation immediately, almost immediately after his passing. He didn't want any fanfare. He didn't want a lot of ceremony.
From Kariokor, the bereaved family members returned to their Muthaiga home, where several friends visited to condole with the family. In his message of condolences to the bereaved family, President Uhuru Kenyatta stated that, as a nation, we owe a debt of gratitude to Honorable Njonjo and his generation of independence-era leaders for their selfless contribution to the laying of the solid foundation upon which our country continues to thrive. Deputy President William Ruto termed the fallen former AG, who was the only remaining post-independence cabinet member, as knowledgeable, blunt, and a dedicated advocate for the causes he believed in. ODM leader Raila Odinga described the late Njonjo as a long-term friend and a towering giant who served in key roles during his life. In Kabete, where Sir Njonjo acquired his nickname, the Duke of Kabeteshire, residents eulogized their fallen hero as a firm and strict leader who upheld moral standards without compromise.
Ameunganisha watu wa hapa, ameingiana na watu hapa kwetu Kabete, na hachagui kwa mtu ama yoyote, akisikia kitu anaenda kuona watu.
Kulingana na vile ameaja hii Kabete yetu, inaonyesha kwamba tutapata nafasi kama hiyo ya Njonjo.
Just 3 weeks away from his 102nd birthday, the late Sir Charles Njonjo is survived by a widow and 3 children. Seth Olale, NTV. In the wake of heightened political activity in the country, the bereaved family of Sir Charles Njonjo wants Kenya to uphold his legacy by following some of his teachings that were vital, especially towards the independence making of the Constitution. Seth Olale, NTV, at the Kariokor crematorium, Nairobi County.